Good evening. If you can please find your seats, we're starting our program shortly. Hi, good evening. How are you? Okay, we're going to be starting our program in 2 minutes, so please find your seats. 2 minutes and our program will be starting. Huh? No, they just asked me to MC. Who asked you? Before, the chamber. Not popular, huh? Not popular? How you been, Tom? See how it actually looks like my back? It's growing out, flat the skin. We can put that. Come by, we'll numb it up and then fit. Jaffa, can you hear it good? When I was speaking, you pick it up? I moved it a little bit. You can hear it? Okay. No, it's loud. It's on? Yeah, I can make it louder. Okay, yeah, make it a little bit louder. Just, I don't want to hide though. I want to. Okay. So here's the thing. Let me show you right. All right, I'm going to do the. No, no, no. He's supposed to know the sailor. Come on. 'Okay, getting ready to start our program. For those that haven't found their seats, please do so. $30 and we're ready to go. Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and esteemed members of the community, my name is Rodwin Saad, and it is my honor tonight to serve as your MC and your host for this evening. If I seem a little jittery, it's not because I'm nervous. I had 2 cups of that Adani tea before I walked in. But in all seriousness, and first and foremost, in light of the humanitarian catastrophe that's unfolding overseas, tonight we stand together for humanity and a call to end all violence, fear, and suffering. And we urge all those in any position of power to uphold your religious, your moral, and your legal responsibility by demanding an immediate ceasefire today, not tomorrow. And this is for all innocent men, women, and children, regardless of their religion, their race, or their ethnicity. To honor all those that lost their lives, please join us in a moment of silence as we remember the innocent victims of these devastating events. Thank you for joining us in this moment of reflection. It is with great pleasure and gratitude that we welcome you to the American Arab Chamber of Commerce 31st Building Economic Bridges Gala. Together, tonight we gather in unity and celebration, recognizing the power of collaboration and the strength that emerges when cultures come together for a common purpose. As we stand here tonight, we are reminded of the incredible journey that has brought us to this momentous occasion. Over the past 3 decades, the Arab American Chamber of Commerce has worked tirelessly to foster economic growth and prosperity within our diverse community. Through dedication, perseverance, and a shared vision, we have created invaluable connections and lasting partnerships that have propelled business and individuals to new heights of success. This evening's program promises to be nothing short of extraordinary. We have curated a lineup of inspiring speakers, innovators, and leaders who will share their insights, experiences, and visions for a brighter future. Tonight, we come together not only to celebrate our achievements, but also to reaffirm our commitment to building bridges of understanding, cooperation, and prosperity. We believe in the boundless potential that arises when cultures intersect, and it is our shared responsibility to harness this potential to the betterment of all. Once again, thank you for gracing us with your presence this evening. Your support and participation are the cornerstone of our success, and we look forward to embarking on this transformative journey with you. Lastly, please remember to visit our silent auction. Walking in, I noticed we have a lot of great items for a silent auction. I saw we had an Aiden Hutchinson jersey, some Lions memorabilia. Hey, how about those Lions this year, huh? And I know we have a few Lions players here also. Thanks for coming, guys. I also saw some U of M Wolverines. Go blue. Hey, go blue. Not that kind of blue, Faye. Yes, they're even trying to steal our slogan. I saw Muhammad Ali boxing glove out there. I saw Detroit Tigers. I even saw some Michigan State stuff. Not much I can say about the Spartans this year, but let's just say there's some Michigan State stuff out there. So now please join me as you please rise for the national anthem, which will be performed by Fortson High School senior Maria Saad.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please be seated. And thank you, Maria, for that beautiful rendition of our national anthem. Okay, at this time, we would like to start our program by introducing the American Arab Chamber of Commerce's new Executive Director, Faye Nimmer. And please allow me to introduce Faye. A proven finance leader with a wealth of global expertise garnered through various roles in Fortune 20 companies. Most recently, she held the position of Chief Financial Officer at an early-stage supply chain information technology startup and currently serves as the CEO President of 2 consulting firms. Faye holds a Bachelor's of Business Administration and Accounting and Financial Reporting from the University of Michigan, Dearborn. Adept in strategic planning and long-term decision-making, Faye's expertise is centered in, and are you ready for this? Treasury management, financial planning and analysis, mergers and acquisitions, foreign currency exchange, corporate financial reporting, end-to-end ERP system implementation, and managerial accounting. Faye is known for building world-class teams and establishing strong cross-functional relationships that delivers results while earning trust and credibility. During her tenure at Ford Motor Company, Faye was honored with an Excellence in Leadership Award. Furthermore, her dedication to advocating for the students of Dearborn schools earned her a well-deserved Community Service Award from Fortson High School. Beyond her professional accomplishments, Faye is deeply committed to the community. She actively serves on multiple not-for-profit boards, is a devoted mother to a senior at Fortson High School, and tirelessly works towards bolstering local governance, educational empowerment, and entrepreneurial resilience for our youth, all while championing humanitarian causes. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in extending a warm, enthusiastic welcome to Ms. Faye Nimmer.
Good evening. Thank you, Dr. Radwan. This is a beautiful turnout. So I've heard it all, the fact that I'm FAY 2.0 or that Ahmed gets a discount on FAYs. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. So good evening again, distinguished guests, respected chamber members, sponsors and supporters, ladies and gentlemen, and a dedicated welcome to our future leaders in the room, our youth. And you'll notice that there's a common theme throughout tonight's gala, that I truly and genuinely focus on the youth in our community. They are the pipeline. When you look at our high school students, when you look at our early graduates, you're looking at the future elected officials, you're looking at future corporate CEOs, CFOs, CTOs, CIOs, CMOs. These are the future, and we're cultivating and fostering an extraordinary pipeline of youth that are really ready to take the helm. Thank you. In stepping into the role of executive director, I am honored to have the vote of confidence of our chairman and the board, and more honored to be welcomed and supported by our community. I'm looking forward to building and strengthening relationships with our partners and sponsors who have been so supportive to the chamber over the years. I also look forward to cultivating new relationships and uplifting even more community members. As you can imagine, the decision to continue to hold the gala was not an easy one. As an executive team, and through deliberations with our board, we decided that our very mission is to serve as builders of economic bridges and conduits for constructive dialogue. We concluded that if through our event, we create a space for conversations to occur, then we would have succeeded in advancing our mission. For that reason, we are here today to continue building bridges of understanding. That said, in an urgent call for an immediate ceasefire, and I know Dr. Radwan mentioned this, but I want to reiterate, and it does not go far enough for all of us to emphasize this point. We do stand in solidarity with all of those affected by this tragic situation. We stand in solidarity with the Arab American Civil Rights League, the Arab American Anti-Discrimination Committee, and the National Arab American Bar Association in their commendable efforts in forming a coalition of 40 attorneys nationwide who ensured the safe return of U.S. citizens from Gaza. Please give them a round of applause. We also stand in solidarity with Jewish Voice for Peace, Doctors Without Borders, the World Health Organization, Amnesty International, and the American Postal Workers Union, the largest union in the U.S., in calling for a ceasefire. We stand in solidarity with our representative in Congress, Congresswoman Rashida, in calling for an immediate ceasefire. We stand with her in calling for an immediate ceasefire and for a humanitarian intervention, not pauses, rather a meaningful and lasting resolution to the war in Gaza. Please join me, and for a second time, in observing another moment of silence in honor of the over 10,000 lives lost and in solemn remembrance of the resilience and strength of the Palestinian people facing unimaginable challenges. May this moment serve as a reminder of our collective responsibility to advocate for peace, justice, and the well-being of all of humanity. Thank you. At the Chamber, as we reflect on the accomplishments of the past and look ahead to the opportunities that lie before us, I would like to acknowledge the dedication and hard work of individuals and organizations that made this gala possible. I know we had a few hiccups in seating individuals. We'll get it right the next time. But first and foremost, I would like to thank our staff. Aaron Richard, where are you? Aaron took the helm as our Director of Marketing and Communications at the Chamber this past July. Without any transition or training from her predecessor, and after working 12 to 14-hour days and no breaks on the weekends, I had her mom come up to me and say to me, "You don't look like a prison ward." So I'm working on the work-life balance aspect at the organization. We're working on that part. But she was able to coordinate tonight's event. Moving forward, Mr. and Mrs. Richard, I just want you to know that you should be very proud. Let's give Erin a huge round of applause again. Next on my list is Sarah Juni. Sarah, where are you? Sarah joined our team 2 months ago as the manager of accounting and special programs, and she also did not receive much training in transition, despite which she has been able to oversee and manage our healthcare program that we offer to small business owners, their employees, and their families. With the guidance and wisdom and support of our CPA and program auditor, Tommy Berry, both Sarah and Tommy have been able to turn the program around in record time. Tommy, where are you? There you are. Please help me in acknowledging Sarah Juni and Tommy Berry by giving them a round of applause. None of this would have been possible without the staff members that I recognized, as well as our chairman's guidance and wisdom all along, as well as the support of our board. So I wanted to acknowledge them as well. Thank you. With us here tonight, the Council of Ethnic Chambers. At the American Arab Chamber of Commerce, we oversee a Council of Ethnic Chambers made up of 18 ethnic chambers. Some of them are with us here tonight. We have representation from the Korean Chamber, Vietnamese Chamber, the Council of Asian Pacific Chambers, the Arab American Women's Business Council, the Chaldean Chamber, the Asian Pacific American Council, the Indo-American Chamber, the Metro Detroit Black Business Alliance, and lastly, the Hispanic Chamber, who is here in spirit due to celebrating his wife's birthday, but everyone else is here tonight. So, oh, there you are. Thank you. Over there. Council of Ethnic Chambers, thank you for coming. We are grateful to have their partnership, and we believe in our mission, and they are the cornerstone of the state's economic success. Producing this gala, as well as maintaining the programs that the Chamber offers daily, cannot be accomplished without the dedicated support of our sponsors, members, and volunteers. I would like to especially thank our partner sponsors, Comerica Bank. Where are you, Comerica? There we are. A partner that has stood at our side since the Chamber's inception. For 31 years, we are very grateful. JP Morgan Chase, who we are looking to engage more intently in 2024. Thank you for being here with us. And our newest partner, Lawrence Technological University, under the leadership of Dr. Tariq Sob. Lastly, with your support, the American Arab Chamber of Commerce has the potential to significantly impact our regional and national economy over the next decade. I invite you to take part in these initiatives so we may develop a vibrant economic environment in our business community. In this new era of the Chamber, we are excited to share all of the new projects and collaborations we have in the works. Most notably, we will be unveiling the Tijara Small Business Accelerator Hub in Q1 of 2024. Tijara is translated as commerce in Arabic, through which we will be providing an abundance of resources aimed at elevating our small business community through providing much needed services. Join me in watching this quick overview of the Tijara SBA Hub. Thank you, everyone. We're really excited about Tijara SBA. With the entrepreneurial spirit that's taking hold in the region, we wanted to make sure that we're there with the resources and tools that are necessary in order to address the growing needs in the community, to create an ecosystem that's conducive to helping businesses grow, accelerate, and expand within the state of Michigan and to other states as well. Thank you for joining us this evening, and we look forward to growing alongside our businesses. Thank you again.
Man, I love these rallies. Anyway, I'm going to request another moment of silence. Actually, I need 2 moments of silence while I introduce our next speaker. And I am pleased to introduce to you Mr. Ahmed Shabani, who 31 years ago co-founded the American Arab Chamber of Commerce to empower business owners and bridge the divide between commerce, culturally, ethnically, and economically. Mr. Shabani currently serves as the chairman of the chamber. Ahmed Shabani is an entrepreneur who started Omnex Accounting and Tax Firm in 1987, which has grown to be the largest tax consulting firm in the area. Omnex was featured on PBS's Small Business School program as a model of small business success. In 2010, he spun off Innovative Payroll Processing, serving as an independent operation to serve the larger business market, and now has clients in over 25 states. Ahmed serves on the Community Advisory Board for Corewell Health, formerly Beaumont Health System, and on the Board of Trustees for the Community Foundation of Southeast Michigan. He has received numerous awards, such as the Detroit News Michiganian of the Year, Corp Magazine Salute to Diversity Award winner, and the State of Michigan Governor's Service Award, and the Civic Service Award from the National Conference for Community and Justice, to name a few. Please give a warm welcome to the Chairman of the Board, Mr. Ahmed Shabani.
Thank you, Radwan, Dr. Saad. Thank you very much. He's doing a good job, isn't he? He's a keeper, I guess. All right. I'm really impressed with the crowd around and very honored to have you all here tonight. How was Faye Nimmer tonight? How'd she do? Impressive. Honorable officials, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. And welcome to the American Arab Chamber of Commerce 31st anniversary Building Economic Bridge Gala. Any people want to back there? I think they want to chat, so let's. Want to be a little quiet so I can hear, everybody can hear me. I'm not a very loud speaker. Thank you for joining us as we continue this tradition of recognizing leaders, entrepreneurship, and economic development. Over the past 31 years, I have witnessed the original vision of the organization manifest, and I'm delighted to all of you that you have become an integral part of that vision. I'd like to thank our members, partners, supporters, leaders of our community, and guests for being with us tonight. I would like to extend my congratulations to tonight's awardees and express my gratitude to our sponsors, especially our event partners, Comerica Bank for 31 years. And then Lawrence Technology University, great partner. Thank you to Dr. Tariq Sabah. He'll be up on stage and you'll see the amazing thing he's doing. JP Morgan Chase, for years also a big partner. And of course, Omnex Accounting and Tax Services. I can't miss that. The American Arab Chamber of Commerce has been fortunate to have the support and guidance of numerous devoted board members. Their efforts have ensured that the programs that Chamber's champions continue to strive. I would now like to recognize the board members for their leadership, commitment, and dedication. I'm going to name them. because we have to recognize people who do things behind the scenes, who provide advice and with commitment to the organization. So let me start with the Vice Chair of the organization, Mr. Jim Berry, Deputy Treasurer of Forfeiture and Foreclosure of Wayne County. So there's so many, so let's hold on the applause and then we'll do a big one for everybody at the end, right? Because they all deserve it, even though I like Jim. Mr. Fuad Asher, entrepreneur, Secretary of the Board. Mr. Ali Daghir, a co-founder and treasurer, an attorney. Mr. Dr. Mahmoud Al-Hadidi, President of Stockbridge Enterprises. Mr. Jay Baidoun, Senior VP, Bank of America. I know Jay had surgery recently. We wish him well, you know. Mr. Amal Berry, Senior Manager, Global Diversity and Inclusion, Ford Motor Company. Mr. Larry Bryant, Senior VP and Retail Regional Director for Comerica Bank. Mr. Ramzi Hassoun, Executive Director, Area Manager, Chase Bank. Chase is cheating. Not literally, but you know. Mr. Muhammad Isa, President, Global Educational Excellence. Ms. Jessica Pellegrino, President, Pellegrino Consulting. Mr. Carl Rashid, Attorney at Dicoma. Ms. Mary Zatina, my favorite young lady, General Manager of WDET. But we have new board members as we bring talent to our board and advisors. Mr. Dina Ali, CEO of One Source Provider. Ms. Pamela Dover, Senior Marketing and Business Development for Comcast. Mr. Ahmed Boumrad, Executive Chairman, GDI, Integrated Facility Services, and he's one of our awardees tonight. Dr. Safiyuddin, CEO, Doc Shop. Ms. Zain Al-Hassan, General Counsel and Board Directors, Board Secretary, the Gretzky Foundation, and of course, you have met our Executive Director, Faye Nimmer. So now we can give him a big hand. So over the years, the Chamber has hosted numerous business delegations from the MENA region and established partnerships and investments by bringing their business and talent to the state of Michigan. These delegations have come from Dubai, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Lebanon, Algeria, and the rest of the Maghreb region. Through this partnership, there are tremendous opportunities in the Arab world and the state of Michigan. These regions have many similarities, including their creativity, hard-working workforce, and their family-oriented societies. The state of Michigan and the MENA have established the beginning of a great partnership The Gulf states are booming, and the state of Michigan is in a great position to offer its knowledge and services. Thanks to our governor, Gretchen Whitmer's vision and leadership that have placed Michigan in one of the top 10 states for business. The Arab Chamber is best suited to continue developing these relationships. Given its 31 years of engagement and dedication to the state of Michigan, the Chamber will be the ambassador to forge these partnerships. As Americans, we've seen the United States and the Arab world succeed and fail in different initiatives. We want to see both sides succeed because as our country grows and prospers, we will all benefit. And as people of Arab descent, we want to see our ancestral homelands benefit from the economic boom and other regions of the world are creating. We value the relationship between the Arab world and the United States on mutually important issues, including security, stability, integration, economic prosperity, and most urgently, promoting peace with an even-handed approach. to shared respect. But this is not a one-sided effort. It has to be a mutual effort. We want this gala to be a celebration of Arab American community and to bring us together to show that we're strong, resilient, and proud of who we are. Leading into 2024, we plan on continuing to support our 1,500 members and connect them with the rest of our thriving businesses in the region. We want to see new initiatives, develop new ideas presented, and past projects expand. Ladies and gentlemen, I would remiss to not acknowledge the humanitarian crisis that is happening overseas. We're all devastated by the carnage that we have been witnessing over the past few weeks. Our community feels the pain and mourns the death of every innocent man, woman, and child that has been lost, not only in the past 30 days, but throughout the last century. We ask for immediate ceasefire to stop all violence, and we are calling for our government to immediately begin and re-engage the road to two-state solution. While this strategy continues in Gaza, here at home, we have witnessed the rise of intolerance against our fundamental freedoms, particularly our First Amendment right to freedom of speech and expression, which are weaved into the fabric of our nation. This week in Congress, in an attempt to silence the criticism of congressional policy, we witnessed a wrongful censure of one of our own friends and a daughter of this community. Make no mistake that our members and the board stand in solidarity with Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib. And all those who seek a peaceful and constructive end to the violence. To our dear Rashida, know that we are all proud of you and stand shoulder to shoulder with you in calling for a just solution to the Palestinian right to homeland. Let us all come together to promote peace and prevent further loss of lives. Again, thank you all for being with us tonight and for being an important part of our vision. Enjoy the evening.
Thank you, Ahmed. Okay, at this time, I'd like to introduce the mayor of the city of Dearborn, Mr. Abdullah Hamoud. And I want to start first by reading a quote by him that deeply resonated with the chamber. And I quote, "To the young girls and boys who have been ridiculed for their faith or ethnicity, to those of you who were ever made to feel that their names are unwelcome, and to our parents and to others who are humiliated for their broken English and yet still persisted. Today is proof that you are as American as anyone else, and there is a new era in Dearborn." End of quote. And I wanted to memorize that, but I said there's no way I'm going to get it right, and screwing up one word could have screwed up the whole thing. But I do love that quote. Thank you, Mayor. The proud son of immigrant parents, Mayor Abdullah Hamoud has been an unwavering advocate for his hometown of Dearborn for more than a decade. As mayor, he is committed to reinventing government to deliver results for working families and residents in every corner of the city. Throughout his career, Mayor Hamoud has provided bold leadership for Dearborn and Michigan with a thoughtful, pragmatic approach to government that puts people first. He always remains committed to addressing Dearborn's aging infrastructure while pursuing innovative solutions to mitigate chronic flooding and upgrade technology to improve the city's operations. And we are honored to have him here with us tonight and look forward to a continued relationship with the Chamber and the Mayoral Office. Please welcome Mayor Abdullah Hamoud.
Good evening, wassalamu alaikum. You know, as mayor, on a daily basis, you are faced with tasks that are complicated and those that are simple. Simple is partnering with institutions like the American Arab Chamber of Commerce, institutions that have a legacy of giving back, that have a foundational understanding of what their purpose is. And they go out and they try to accomplish that purpose each and every single day. And they have phenomenal leadership, obviously, in Ahmed Shabbani and Faye Nimr and the whole executive team. It's an institution that, without thinking twice, as the mayor of the city of Dearborn, we unequivocally do what we can to partner to help uplift the small businesses that define the very fabric that makes Dearborn the foundation, really in the capital of entrepreneurship here in the state of Michigan. We are the fastest growing city in the state of Michigan, grew over 12% in the last census, amongst the top 15 cities for growth actually across the country. We are the capital of Arab America, and we're damn proud of it. Simple is why you are all here in attendance. Over 800 individuals. Individuals who value this institution, who value partnership, who value this economic bridge, who value our businesses, who value our dollars, who value our relationships, who value our votes. And so it should be as simple for you to also value our lives. We are not a community that will stand idly by. We are not a community that is quiet. We're a community that understands who our friends and family are, and we are committed to backing them with the utmost authority that we have within us. And all we ask in return is something very simple: to value our humanity, to value us as people like anyone else, to value us with the same deference that you wish others to value yourself, your family, and your children. Simple is demanding a ceasefire. Simple is saying that we spend more on weapons and destruction than we do on humanity and humanitarian aid. Simple is, if you truly are attending this event with the hopes of building economic bridges, it first begins with building foundational bridges that I see you for the human being that you are, just like you in return should look at me and see me for the human being that I am. With that, I thank you all so much for being here. Congratulations to the American Arab Chamber of Commerce, another successful event. Wassalamu alaikum.
Okay, you ready for this part? I would like to introduce the Maple Elementary School Music Ensemble, led by their music director, Miss Liz Myers, in singing A Song of Peace. One more time, give it up. And I tell you right now, I watched these guys rehearse. You're in for a show. And get your Kleenex ready.
just one song, one magic song that everyone could sing. We could sing of love, of hope and joy, and things that peace could bring. And when we sing our magic song, all hate and war would cease. With just one song, one magic song, the world could fill with peace. One song, one song could make a miracle for all of us, a song of peace. One song could make a miracle for all of us, a song of peace, a song of peace, a song of peace, a song of peace, a song of peace. جينا نعيدكن بالعيد منسألكن ليش ما في عنا لعياد ولزينة يا عالم أرضي محروقة أرضي حرية مسروقة سمانا عم تحلم عم تسأل الأيام وين الشمس الحلوة ورفوف الحمام يا عالم أرضي محروقة أرضي حرية مسروقة أرضي صغيرة مثلي صغيرة عطونا السلام عطونا الطفولة عطونا الطفولة عطونا الطفولة عطونا الطفولة عطونا 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 السلام عطونا الطفولة عطونا الطفولة عطونا الطفولة عطونا 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 السلام.
Remember to go towards the roses, and we'll have that.
Thank you, Liz. Great job. One more time for the Maple Music Ensemble.
Ooh, that's right.
I would like, you have this, Jaffa? Test. I would like now to introduce Dr. Tariq Sobh. Professor Sobh received the Bachelor of Science in Engineering degree with honors in Computer Science and Automatic Control from the Faculty of Engineering in Alexandria University, Egypt in 1988. He also received a Master's in Science and PhD degrees in Computer and Information Science from the School of Engineering at the University of Pennsylvania in 1989 and 1991, respectively. He is currently the President and Professor of Electrical and Computer Engineering at Lawrence Tech University in Michigan. He is Distinguished Professor and Dean of Engineering Emeritus at the University of Bridgeport, Connecticut. Dr. Sobh will be awarding each high school within our two school districts, Dearborn and Dearborn Heights, with a full ride scholarship from Lawrence Tech University. Please welcome Dr. Sobh to the stage. Hi, Doctor.
Good evening. This is a very hard act to follow, of course, right? I was awarded 4 minutes by Faye to do this presentation based on the schedule. And for those of you who know me, this is going to be a very tough proposition. So first of all, I'd like to thank you very much for the opportunity to impact students' lives in the Dearborn and Dearborn Heights community. I've been given the great privilege to serve as provost and then later as president of Lawrence Technological University. In taking on those two impactful roles, I have met many great individuals within the community, the majority of whom are in this room. But there are two individuals that I would like to particularly recognize and thank on behalf of myself and on behalf of Lawrence Technological University for enabling the university to provide these transformative scholarships to students within the Dearborn and Dearborn Heights high schools. These two individuals that I would like to recognize are Faye Nammer, the Executive Director of the American Arab Chamber of Commerce, and our good friend and colleague, Mayor Hammoud. Both of you have enabled Lawrence Technological University to provide a platform to show our innovative university to the students of Dearborn and Dearborn Heights. As president of Lawrence Tech, I'm very pleased and proud to let you all know that Lawrence Technological University for the last 4 years has enjoyed the highest salary upon graduation of any university in the state of Michigan, which is something that we are very proud of. We have also seen unprecedented growth in enrollment, and we would like to see more enrollment and more students from the wonderful communities in Dearborn and Dearborn Community Heights to come and join the university. Lawrence Tech is one out of 13 universities in the United States that are technological, doctoral, comprehensive, and private. And we are very proud of our company. My staff and I have had very fruitful meetings with the principal and superintendents of this community. And we are building impactful partnerships for your students' future. So tonight, and I am immensely happy and proud to pronounce that beginning in the fall of 2024, Lawrence Technological University is awarding more than $1 million of scholarships. And I have a two-part announcement. This is the first part. Lawrence Technological University is providing one full ride scholarship to an incoming freshman from each of the following 5 community high schools: Fordson High School, Dearborn High School, Edsel Ford High School, Henry Ford Early College, and Crestwood High School. Our Associate Director of Admissions, Aubrey Casson, is going to be on the stage with me. You can please come up. And tonight we have checks recognizing these awards for each of these 5 principals. If each of you, the principals, can please join us on stage so we can do the formal presentation of the check. So let me start with Hayam Al-Qudray, principal of Fordson High School. Can you please come up? Congratulations. Next would be Principal Zaina Jabril from Dearborn High School. Can you please come up? Principal Rima Hassan from Edsel Ford High School. Principal Winifred Green, Henry Ford Early College. And finally, Principal Roni Abdelhadi, Crestwood High School. Aubrey and the admissions team will work with each of the principals to award the scholarship to a deserving student at each of the respective schools. And we'll be contacting each of you in the near future to coordinate the process and ensure that we have a voice relating to the awarding. Second piece of the announcement is the following. The awards do not stop here, the full scholarships award. Lawrence Technological University, partnering with the American Arab Chamber of Commerce, City of Dearborn and Dearborn Heights, they have decided that any student that applies from any one of these great high schools will automatically receive the American Arab Chamber of Commerce /LTU Partnership Scholarship. This scholarship is worth $18,000 a year towards a 4-year degree. We are very proud to partner with the American Arab Chamber of Commerce, and we look forward to having many students from this wonderful and great community join one of the top premium technological universities in the country. Once again, I want to thank all of you for your friendship, for your collaboration, and especially the American Arab Chamber of Commerce. The principals, the superintendents, Faye, Mayor Hamoud, and all of you have truly been a bridge builder, and we are just getting started. Thank you again, and have a wonderful night. Thank you.
Hey, Dr. So, by the way, I realized those large checks didn't have any numbers on them. So Dr. Sobah wanted to instruct the principals, just fill in the number that you feel necessary, and he'll take care of it. Thank you, Dr. Soap, for your generosity. And I can assure you that the recipients of those awards are going to make you very proud. Next, it is my pleasure to introduce Wayne County Commissioner, Mr. Sam Beydoun, who represents Michigan's 13th District. He is a member of the Committees on Public Services, Economic Development, and Ways and Means. He is also a member of the Special Committees on Rules and the Criminal Justice Complex. Sam recently celebrated his 33rd year in real estate business, 27 of which are punctuated with the highest Century 21 International Awards, including the highest Century 21 award, including the induction into the Centurion Hall of Fame. Sam has consistently been honored by his company for his solo top sales production without a team and one clerical assistant. He is going to be starting the brief presentation of Dearborn Heights Model United Nations Club. Please welcome Commissioner Sam Beydoun.
Thank you, Doc, for that beautiful introduction. Good evening. Can you hear me in the back? You know, as an elected official in Wayne County, it is my duty and moral obligation to say a few words about the genocidal war being waged against the Palestinians in Gaza. I wholeheartedly agree with Mayor Abdullah Hamoud and echo his sentiments. And for my sister Rashida Tlaib, who's not here, I think, we love you and we stand with you. We call on the Biden administration to call for an immediate and unconditional ceasefire. I ask all of my friends who are in public office to use their platform and demand an immediate ceasefire. The indiscriminate killing of civilians is not self-defense, it is genocide. Now, the reason why I'm here, there's so much I can say about my friend Bilal Hamoud, but I'm just going to read a couple of the resolution that we have on behalf of Commissioner David Kanizik, my colleague from Dearborn Heights, and myself. So it is a great pleasure that we, the members of the Wayne County Commission, recognize and bestow due honor upon Bilal Hamoud for his contributions to the Dearborn Heights Model United Nations Club. Bilal Hamoud, the Dearborn Heights Model United Nations Club, regularly competes at conferences across the country, including MUN, Harvard MUN, and in several virtual conferences, ranking highly and receiving over a dozen awards throughout their competition. Please help me welcome Bilal Hamoud so I can present this resolution. We just broke the hammer, but we can fix that.
All of this is amazing.
Yes.
Salam, everyone. Oh. I just want to start off by thanking everybody at the Chamber of Commerce, including Faye, for this distinguished honor, and the cities of Dearborn and Dearborn Heights, who've been instrumental partners in making sure these students have the best environment to succeed in. And really, I want to use this opportunity to uplift the students, because this organization started because a handful of students were looking for a space to start engaging with their peers during the pandemic, a space to enter the international discussion. And really, they were persistent, because for months they were looking for a place to house this and found no luck. And so when they approached me and had asked me to be their advisor, I couldn't refuse. And now we have students from Etzel Ford, Dearborn High, Fortson, Etzel, Annapolis, and, as I'm always reminded, Star International Academy, and Crestwood. And so, through sheer determination and through will, these students have succeeded. And I've got to watch as they've grown as they were able to attend Harvard's 100th annual Model United Nations Conference last year. And what an honor it was for the students to be the first to ever attend from Southeast Michigan an institution like this prestigious conference. And they proudly brought home several awards. We were very fortunate, and as something I want to share with the rest of you, exciting news came of it. This year, we've been invited to attend Yale's 50th annual anniversary Model UN conference. Yeah, it's great. And every student, 15 of our students, are going to go with a full ride scholarship to attend this conference. So we're very thankful for that opportunity. Now, I just want to say, to see what this has grown from, I couldn't be more proud. And I know they're going to make our community proud, because look at us. We're in a room full of distinguished leaders. And there's no doubt that these are the future leaders of our community. These are the future generations that are not just going to have a seat at the table, but are going to be leading the international discussions so that they can stand up for humanity when no one else will. And don't just take it from me. I want to introduce Islam Nasser. Where are you, Islam? She's the current president of the club, and she's a face you're going to be seeing a lot of. So I want to give this an opportunity for Islam to speak a little as well.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Islam Nasser, and I'm one of the founders and the current president of the two citywide Model United Nations Club. I'm more than honored to be able to stand in front of you all today. You know, you guys are distinguished individuals that we thank you, me and my peers, thank you very much for letting us stand in all of your shadows and follow your footsteps. And we'll make you proud now and tomorrow, inshallah. So when we packed our bags and went to Harvard last year, we took all our best representation and, with our flags on our backs, represented our countries and home city before we represented ourselves. Because we were determined to show what Arab meant and what Muslim meant to those who have yet to know. We have a team of all faiths and backgrounds that we are proud to champion. And now I thank God that we have another opportunity to pack our bags and once again show our pride. But this time, has a little more meaning. We are going with, as young Arab and Muslims, urging humanity. We are eager to use our privileges, and just like last time, we promise you we will be able to represent with our flags on our backs, but this time with kufiyas on our heads. Thank you guys, I really appreciate it. We appreciate each and every single one of you guys. And like Bilal said, you'll be seeing our faces again very, very soon.
Okay, this is the part we've all been waiting for. You guys having fun yet? All right, put it together. So at this time, We would like to begin the award ceremony portion of our program. I would like to welcome one of the Chamber's respected board members. Please give a round of applause to the General Manager of WDET Public Radio, Ms. Mary Zatina, who will be introducing our first awardee. Round of applause, please. Hi, Mary. How are you? Good, good.
We celebrate bridge builders tonight, and we celebrate generous and accomplished business leaders. We have in our midst tonight a man whose generosity to others is extraordinary, and his love, compassion, and caring touches lives around the world. I'm talking about Ahmed Boumrad. We talk about the pursuit of the American dream. Ahmed brings dreams to reality for those in need inside our community and beyond. Born to Lebanese immigrants, Ahmed Boumrad refuses to let those around him struggle. He built an autism center in Michigan. He created a foundation that provides financial relief to his employees and their families, often providing shelter and medical care for those who cannot afford it themselves. He covers funeral costs for his employees. Ahmed also works on many international philanthropic initiatives, especially in his ancestral home of Lebanon, where he has long provided relief to refugees along the border of Syria and Lebanon. He's built hospitals, he's created farms, he distributes food. His devotion to help those in need is inherited from his mother. And as a tribute to her, he founded 2 women and children's shelters in Lebanon. Since 1990, he has led the charge to provide clean and safe water to impoverished villages in South Africa. Ahmed has a quote, "One God that we are all from. There should be no hate in this world." Ahmed is guided by his strong faith in God and relentless passion to see his many philanthropic endeavors grow worldwide. Ahmed is the U.S. Executive Chairman for the publicly traded GDI Integrated Facility Services. Look them up, invest. He also serves on a number of corporate and philanthropic boards. It's truly an honor to have this man in our community and to honor him tonight with his lifetime of achievement thus far, there's more to come, as our Economic Bridge Builder of the Year. Please welcome Ahmed Boumrad.
Thank you very much. It is an honor to receive this meaningful recognition and share the spotlight with other distinguished award winners today. Given the current state of the world, I believe that is no more important than ever to build bridges within our communities. Through networking, relationship building, and mentoring, we can support the efforts and mission of the Chamber and their important work. I've always believed that together we can achieve more. For our business, communities, and individuals to prosper, we must work side by side. Thank you again for this honor. May the action of all of us here today inspire the next generation to build more bridges and ensure continued success in our communities and throughout the world. Many thanks to the Chamber and their critical role in that effort. Lastly, I would like to thank my better half, Marion, who's been by my side for 45 years, my wife. Thank you.
Congratulations, Ahmed. Now I would like to introduce, yes, well deserved, thank you. Now I would like to introduce Ms. Joanne Halls, Chief of Staff to Governor Gretchen Whitmer. She will be presenting our second awardee. Please give a warm welcome to the Chief of Staff, Joanne Halls.
Good evening. I'm excited to be here tonight, and I'm honored to present the Champion of Justice and Equality Award to Chief Deputy Attorney General Fadwa Hammoud. As a colleague, a fellow mother and daughter, and Miss Gander, I'm grateful that she's part of my community. The Champion of Justice and Equality Award is presented to Fadwa to recognize her many professional accomplishments and continued advocacy for marginalized groups. When describing what makes Fadwa so deserving of this award, I could point to her myriad of professional accomplishments. I mean, just last month, Fadwa was recognized by the Michigan Lawyers Weekly as the 2023 Woman of the Year. Fadwa was the youngest ever Solicitor General in Michigan, the first Arab American Muslim Solicitor General in the United States. And she made history as the first Arab American Muslim to argue before the US Supreme Court. But who Fadwa is at her core, that's what makes her so special and worthy of such a recognition. Beyond Fadwa's meaningful and influential work, she's likable, she's kind, she's funny, she's a woman who is a true bridge builder and the glue that holds people together. Those who have the pleasure of knowing Fadwa personally know her unique and powerful skill. The powerful skill and the ability to bring people of diverse backgrounds together. How fitting to be at this gala celebrating bridge builders while having the honor of presenting this award to a woman who continues to exemplify the importance of bridge building every day. She's an amazing mother, a loving daughter, a dedicated wife. And on top of this, she's an adored leader in the community and a top role model for young, smart women across the state and the country. Through her statewide and national professional associations, she's regarded as a top legal mind who thoughtfully leads with her consciousness and people-centered work. She's the epitome of a leader who carries the responsibilities of representing both her community and her passion with grit and grace. Fadwa, thank you for your commitment to empowering and advancing our communities and your dedication to the state. Thank you. Congratulations.
Good evening. That was loud. Good evening. That was better. Let me just start by thanking you, Joanne. Thanking you for your very kind introduction. I know Thomas was rooting you on. Thank you for your leadership in our state and for your service. And thank you first to the Arab American Chamber of Commerce. To Ahmed Shabani, who is a friend, a mentor, to Faye Nimr for your great work, and to the entire chamber team for this great honor. In a time like this, it can be difficult to celebrate justice and equity, especially when children and loved ones are being killed in the thousands in Gaza at this very moment. So let me begin that I have personally been inspired by the anti-war champions across our state, our country, and around the world who are joining together across race, ethnicity, class, generations, and religion to save lives. The struggle for justice and equity depends on the liberation of all people from Palestine to Detroit and everywhere in between. This is a trying moment for all of us. And in a moment as difficult as this, it is easy to wonder whether the push for justice and equity is even worth the effort. So many of us are grieving, and we must make space for the sorrow and the grief. But my message to all of you today, to the business leaders here, in our community who have long been at the forefront of promoting prosperity and opportunity, even through your own hardships, my message is that we must persist. Now more than ever, justice demands for us to speak with moral clarity and stand up for ourselves and each other. In organizations like the American Arab Chamber of Commerce, we find the leadership, resources, and support we need to show up for one another. We find partners in the struggle to ensure that our Arab American business community is supported and not surveilled, is touted and not targeted, and is invited and not shut out. And you too have a role to play in advancing the work of equity and justice. We need members of our community organizing for fairness, for inclusion, and against hate everywhere. From boardrooms to backrooms, from the halls of corporate America to the halls of justice, to the halls of Congress, from the C-suite to the neighborhood streets, and from the corner offices to the corner stores. If we are to achieve justice and equity here in our community, in our state, and across our country, there is only one way we will get there. Together. We will get there together. Thank you for this great honor. Thank you.
Congratulations, Ms. Fadwa Hamoud. Next, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce Mr. Hassan Sheikh, the Director of Economic Development for Wayne County, to introduce our next speaker and presenter of our next awardee. Please help me welcome Mr. Hassan Sheikh to the stage.
Good evening. I need more energy. I know it's the end of the night. Everybody just had a slice of cheesecake. There's more sugar in you. Good evening. Let's give a round of applause to the chamber. What a great job they're doing tonight. And to our MC. My name is Hassan Sheikh, and I am the Director of Economic Development for Wayne County. I have the honor and privilege to work for leadership that is visionary, cemented in values, and who put their residents first. County Executive Mr. Warren C. Evans' vision is what drives all of the amazing and exciting economic development that is taking place in our county. His ability to empower those that he has entrusted with key roles, such as myself, is the sign of a great leader. There is no one more deserving of the Economic Development Visionary Award than Mr. Evans, and his vision is driven by a phrase that those close to him hear quite often. It is never the wrong time to do the right thing. No one embodies this phrase better than the man who will be accepting the award on his behalf. Our Deputy County Executive, Mr. Asad Turfi. While many in this room know Asad in some format, not many know how impactful his leadership is. He works tirelessly behind the scenes for the residents of Wayne County. Whether it be in moments of crisis, he works to unify folks and is working hard to make sure that resources and amenities are getting into the hands of those who need it most. He also provides key insight and strategy as we forge Wayne County into the future. Crane's naming him one of the top 50 names to know in government was not an accident. It was not a mistake. He's developed a reputation as a public servant who gets things done, and I'm proud to work for him. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for Deputy County Executive Mr. Asad Turfi.
Well, they say brilliance is evenly spread among all walks of life. What isn't evenly spread is opportunity. Today, we're here for the economic bridges, and the whole point of this organization, the Arab American Chamber of Commerce, is to create opportunities. Warren Evans has created opportunities. Created opportunities for people that look like me and for people that look like Wayne County. Hassan Sheikh is our Director of Economic Development. I know Warren is getting his Visionary Award today, but Hassan is the one that's driving economic development in Wayne County. And if Warren Evans was here today, he'll be telling you the same thing. You know, diversity is so important in an organization, and it's important because you get different perspectives. When you have different perspectives, you could get to an end result that makes sense. We're all seeing the crisis right now that's happening overseas. And I see a lot of officials kind of on the sidelines. The reason they're on the sidelines is because they lack the diversity, they lack the knowledge that is needed to help to understand the situation in great. The mayor spoke some great words. This is some really tough time for us here in the community. And I know sometimes we look around and we may not find friends. It might not seem that too many people are stepping up to say, hey, we got you. We appreciate you. But know that we all got each other. This community over the years has grown, and it's grown to levels now where we're making impact. Thanks to the great work that the Chamber has done to create those opportunities, you know, like I said, brilliance is evenly spread. What is evenly spread is opportunity. And it's an organization like the Chamber of Commerce that creates those opportunities for people that look like me and look like you to be able to get there. But let me share something about the county executive. He's receiving this award for being a visionary. 20-some years ago, I was working at the county. I just started as a young deputy. The county executive took a chance on me. As a young deputy, brought me in to work for him directly as executive protection, kind of like his bodyguard. Warren had that vision to see something in me 20 years ago. Warren had the vision to see Hassan Sheikh to be a director of economic development. Warren had the vision to see Samer Jafer, another Arab American, to be the director of Homeland Security. He's seen the vision of recruiting Dr. Abdul Al-Sayed to be the health director, another Arab American. And I could go on and on and on. That's 3 departments led by people that look like you to be able to create opportunities for people that look like you. Warren, I've known him for pretty much my professional adult life. He's not just my boss, he's somebody that I look up to. Definitely has a lot to do with who I am today. I appreciate him, and it was his vision is the reason why I'm here today. So thank you. I know he wanted to be here with you guys today. He had something else he had to be at. But appreciate, congratulations to all the awardees, and thank you and good night.
Asad, congratulations to you, to Hassan, and our county executive, Warren C. Evans. One more time. Now, I would like to introduce a good friend of mine, Mr. Nasser Beydoun, a prominent Arab American civil rights activist, businessman, and son of a Lebanese immigrant who is making a bid for the Michigan State Senate. Nasser was the executive director of the Arab American Chamber of Commerce and chair of the Arab American Civil Rights League. He was the first Arab American liaison to the Arab League. He will be introducing our next awardee. Please help me welcome Mr. Nasser Beydoun, our next senator, to the stage.
Thank you, Ridwan. I guess they saved the best for last. First of all, us in the Arab American community, with the massacre that's going on in Gaza, should not start any speech without saying free, free Palestine. Now, it gives me first of all, I want to thank Faye for a great job that she did tonight. You know, I was here 21 years ago and it was my first banquet. Ahmed had black hair back then and a mustache, just to let you know. First of all, I want to congratulate the awardees, and it is with great honor that I get to introduce the next awardee, because not only is he a successful businessman, but he is a great individual, a humanitarian, and a good friend. Salim Sassin is the owner and president of MA Engineering. He was born in Lebanon, and like many of you here, he built a successful career as an immigrant in a country that he came to all by himself. Salim immigrated to the United States in 1980. He attended Lawrence Tech University. I guess you do create great people at Lawrence Tech. He graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, and he got a master's degree in Mechanical Engineering from Wayne State University. But, you know, I can go back and forth about Salim, but one thing that you need to know about him, not so much about his business success, is what a great human being he is. There is not a cause, or there's not somebody in need that you go to Salim and ask him to help, and he says no. He's always willing to help. He's always first to help. And I think that's what makes a great leader, and that's what makes a great Arab American, and that is what is representative of a lot of people in this room and a lot of people in our community. We are great Americans, and we need to be proud of that fact. And when we stand up for injustice, we should do so proudly and not fear anything or any attack or any community coming at us. When they come after our students for going to universities, we should be there to support them. If they don't want to give them jobs, we've got enough people to give them jobs. So I want to be short. I just want to call Salim up and tell him we love you, man, and you deserve this with all our heart.
Good evening. Thank you, Nasser, for a good introduction. I'd like to thank the American Chamber of Commerce for this prestigious award. It's an honor to be recognized in such influential organization and its distinguished members. The chambers play a vital role in facilitating and fostering important business relationships locally and globally, and I am grateful for the work they do on behalf of our Arab American business community. I also would like to thank my family for their support, especially my late wife Najla, my kids Michael, Mark, and Tia. In fact, I'd like to dedicate this award to my late wife because she is the reason behind my success, as I would not be here where I am today without her guidance. She played a significant role in shaping me professionally. I know and how to conduct myself and my business relationship. She developed my personal touch. She was the complement of my management mind. For example, I remember when I was first starting out and I would come home after a long day of work, and I would like to vent to her about all the difficulty I had. She would listen to me, to my complaint, and instead of agreeing with me, she'd tell me I was right to feel that way. She would instead challenge me and ask me to see the other side, the things of the things, and to consider the perspective of others to help understand the situation better. She helped me understand the importance of seeing the person behind their job or position. It was Najla which encouraged me to venture out and start my own business, even though I had my insecurity about being a foreign-born, speaking with a heavy accent. She never doubted my ability and taught me to believe in myself. She also instilled in me 3 fundamental core values which I continue to use. Try your best not to burn any bridges. Share your financial success with others. Help your success. Believe and trust God. She made me who I am today. She is a recipient of this award, not me. I have no doubt that she's watching up from above right now, smiling. We heard a lot too about the American dream. I am one of the American dream. I came to this land, 40 years ago. Had no family here, on my own, starting from scratch. I relied on my ingenuity value, work ethic, and support of a wonderful woman who helped me achieve the success I enjoy now with my kids. Life is what we make of it, and and the country, it gave me the opportunity to have a great life. Thank you all for being here tonight, and God bless.
Congratulations, Mr. Salim Sassin. Okay, 2 announcements. One, for those that haven't had a chance to bid on some of those items out there, the auction will be closing soon as we're getting ready to conclude our program. Also, there are some public officials that we need to recognize, and pardon me ahead of time if I do miss anybody. First of all, I would like to recognize the mayor of the city of Detroit, our great partner, Mr. Mike Duggan. We also have Dearborn Council President, Mr. Mike Serini, Councilman Mustafa Hamoud from the city of Dearborn, Honorable Judge Suzanne DeBejo, Honorable Judge Mariam Bazi, our Wayne County Treasurer, Mr. Eric Sabri, Honorable Judge Ali Hamoud.
Okay, I would like to applaud the American Arab Chamber of Commerce on being the largest American Arab business organization in the United States and wish them continued growth and success as they launch the Tijara Small Business Accelerator and the American Arab International Trade Alliance Center. Congratulations to this year's recipients of the prestigious Building Economic Bridge Awards. It is vital to recognize those that have excelled in their fields and have made a positive and lasting and permanent impact in maintaining quality and stellar service to the communities they serve. Thank you to the distinguished speakers and honored guests for attending tonight and for your support throughout our journey as we continue building economic bridges. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to announce that our program has concluded. Thank you once again for sharing this special night with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Okay, it always happens when somebody gives you a list. So there are some people that still need to be recognized. The Honorable Annette Berry, thank you for joining us tonight. Commissioner Hassan Hashim, State Representative Elabas Farhat, State Representative Aaron Burns, and State Representative Brenda Carl. Thank you very much for joining us. And how can we forget our Council Pro Tem, President Pro Tem, Ms. Leslie Herrick from Dearborn. Thank you, Leslie.
Special agent in charge, FBI special agent in charge.
What's his name?
What's that called? Special agent in charge and this special agent in charge and assistant special agent.
Very much. Thank you all. Thank you for having us. صورنا هاو الصورة على السريع.
لحظة